Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and this is your second reading of the day. Now all the cards are still out from this morning's reading. If you would like to see that, go ahead and see it. Interesting fact is that we have the three Seven of Swords that came out, showing actually a sense of being deceived, and how that reacts with us. It's very hard to not sense we're being wronged when something does go wrong. That somehow somebody has, done something to put one over you, right? Sometimes we tend to think that people, if we let them, they will take advantage of us. So I don't know. That's a hard one for me too, Pisces, so I'm just going to let it go. But just know that they're saying it's really going to limit your options if you feel slighted or deceived. It's going to take away your introspection, and they really want you to tap back into that so that you can regain your power, your resources, and everything you need. So I'm going to put these away now, and we're going to look at Pallas Athena, which is the second card that came out for today. We already looked at this, the illusions. They were talking about the truth will set you free. So concentrate on the truth of the matter, the facts, I would say, even because especially with the Justice card coming out, it came out as well in the other cards. Did it? Yeah, I think I saw it, right? Let me see here. Yeah, Justice in reverse. Concentrate on justice, okay? So I'm going to read from the Pallas Athena. These are the 4 cards that came out as well with this reading. I said that I've pulled more cards this week than any other week because I want to be absolutely sure that you get all the information that you need this week, because I feel it's a complicated week. In other words, you're going to be battling, coming out of Mercury retrograde, feeling, I don't know, certain things that need to be cleared up or fixed. And these are the tools that they're offering, okay? So she loans you the ability to walk into a boardroom or other professional situation, be ready to take on any challenge. As a lot of the mind, okay? Completely in your power, okay? With just the right. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna put these aside because I feel like this is really speaking with these cards, okay? In your power, you have both the Emperor and the King of Wands here showing up, and Justice, okay, with just the right words at hand. So just ask her. Pallas Athena is within you. Speak to her. She can help you navigate the echelons of power. Develop real skills, craft, articulation, and tech genius with her support and your concentration. Connect your trained knowledge, natural abilities, and that spark of divine fire. Here we go. There's a divine fire right here. Just don't overdo the intellectual defenses. Make sure your intelligence and ability to rationalize don't cause more problems than they solve. Take off your helmet in the bedroom. Inventory yourself and see if you, like Athena, underestimate the power of the feminine heart or emotional intelligence. Keep that mind connected to your heart. Okay. Not your negativity, okay? Not the emotional upheaval to your heart, because we had the Queen of Cups, and she's an introspective, psychic person. So just keep that in mind, right? Keep their wits about you. I would just say don't let the negativity take over. Honestly, that's what I feel. So don't let the negative emotions take over and make you sound irrational. Because when we get mad, we sound irrational. We do irrational things because we speak from an emotional hurt center, right? So use your brain wisely this week and keep enough of your heart about you that you just don't sound like an encyclopedia, like our guy from yesterday. And then you'll be able to move forward. Okay, so let's take from the 7 oracles. Let's pull in a little bit here so you can see this wonderful card. Isn't she pretty? Look at that mask. Okay. Quieting the mind and sacred. So I feel like both of them is saying the same thing. See? Sacred, the heart and the mind in line together. That's what's coming in. Heart and mind in line. Heart and mind in line. The mind likes to babble. It likes to make you feel like, oh, you know, this and that in between. Use your mind as a sharp tool, not as something to, I don't know. There's like two sides of the coin, right? Use your mind to empower your heart, or use your mind to, when it goes on a negative, when it goes into that 7, I have to deal with this 7. The 7 of Swords that keeps coming out, okay? You have to tip it over. You can't let this take over. The negative reaction to things. So life is chaotic, busy, loud, frenetic, and overwhelming. Some days all that noise is like the roar of thunder echoing around you, and it feels like you're being pummeled by a rainstorm. Isn't this why we take vacations or get away to somewhere peaceful? In spite of the surroundings, din of the world, today you need to slow down and find a bit of peace. And like I said, before you react, slow down and think, right? So go ahead, take a deep breath right now. We had a deep breath card yesterday. Right? Make a commitment to be still, if only for 5 minutes. Count your breaths and be mindful of every one of them. Know that you have all the time in the world to do the things that need doing. Everything is perfect as it is. Okay? Our core beliefs about the world originate in our thoughts and feelings, which then become our perceptions. If our thoughts are all over the place, that's how we will experience the outer world. But what if the outer world didn't matter at all? What if our center, there was a place that is always calm, where the mind doesn't have a million things to say, where problems and challenges aren't nearly as important as we think they are? Today requires to take an internal break and go to that silent space to regroup. Meditate on the stillness within. Choose a peaceful mind and nothing else. You will be amazed about how easily everything falls into place once you do. Okay, so you have 47, Sacred Reverence. Looking at the world, do you see all the life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see a plant? Where you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? Look closer and you'll observe the luminosity immanent of these living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirits, then you see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect, and awe. You experience it when you perceive every being, everything, every plant, rock, tree, as sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and profound sense of well-being. Whatever your dilemma, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic. And you're tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction as holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all, right? So, your frustration. How you choose to regard it as well, they want me to tell you, is that if you regard it in a different way, in a better way, you're actually giving yourself more energy. If you stay in a state of chaos or upset or feeling like you've been deceived, you carry that energy with you all day. And it actually robs you. It does. It robs you. It makes you feel terrible. It makes you feel like going back to bed. It makes you feel like you've wasted an entire day feeding this energy. So please, they're telling me, again, please take the time to look at things in a different way, to think about things, to receive in a better way, to quiet the mind of telling you, you've been deceived, I've been deceived, I've been deceived, right? All right, Pisces, let's see here. Let's pull some cards, my friends. Let's see. So this is the Weissfeld Tarot. Like I said, I'm using 2 new decks. I'm using the Relative Tarot and the Weissfeld Tarot. These are 2 new decks to me. I like them. Of course I do. Why would I buy them if I didn't, right? Redundant statement. Oh well. Alright, so there you go. Juggling, adapting. Not losing the connection. Rest, sun. Okay. So this is what I'm hearing from them. Try to adapt if you can. Try to juggle it to make it better. If not, it's trying to reconnect. But sometimes you can't. So the best thing you can do is just like rest on it. And, you know, a better day. You've heard this, right? Tomorrow's going to be a better day. Tomorrow will be a better day. So I feel that even here. Tomorrow will be clearer. You'll have a better mindset. You'll be better okay to deal with it. If it's something that's urgent and you need, like I was giving a dishwasher thing, like let's say you get it back and it's not working, you don't want to wait 3 days to let them know. You can just send them a note and going, you don't need to put any emotion in it. You can just send them a text, a note, a phone call and go, look, it's not working. It's still broken. I can't deal with this right now because I'm truly upset, but I will call you back. I wanted you to have a, you know, I wanted you to have like a record that I called. But I need to, you know, I need to get control of myself and I will call you back. Okay? So right away they know, you're letting them know. Not happy. Okay? So if it's got a deadline on it, sure, you can do it. But reserve the right to be in charge of it. Okay? Be the leader. Know that it's like, today I'm not feeling it. Yeah, I don't feel like I've got equal treatment here. But I'm stable and still, you know, I'm stable within myself and in my power, my authority. And I'm going to take the lead to tell you that, you know, I will call you tomorrow. I will call you tomorrow. And we'll deal with it. And that's it. That's it. You don't need to go beyond that, okay? You can take the time it needs and requires for you to feel like you are speaking from a place that is understanding. You may actually get results that way, but you're not engaging. You refuse to engage in the negative, in the deceit, in the negative energy, and the feeling of deception, in the feeling of undermining, the feeling of mistrust and suspicion. Okay? So, yeah. Sometimes you need to disconnect. You need to adapt, and if you can't, you need to disconnect, take a rest, and come back to it. Okay, so that's what those cards are telling me right now, Pisces, for you. I can't. This is now every reading. It has been on the table 3 times. Okay, 3 times. Yeah. Definitely something here, okay? This is the big red flag. This is the red flag, right? Page of Pentacles. And coming to problem solving, okay? Okay, so it may be easy, like I said, as easy as getting away from that negativity, so that you can come up with something new, a new communication, a new form of talking, a new way of bringing it out there so that you can problem solve in a more constructive way, okay? So that you can take the tension out of it, so that you can come together in the differences where an interesting compromise can be reached instead of just the fight. Okay? Woof, you guys, this energy is really hard to take in today. Wow. Okay, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Okay, so you have the Emperor. He's back in here. He's been here and here. So important to hear is to know that you have the ability to have this structure, this stability, this authority, okay? It's leadership. You're practical and resourceful problem solver, okay? So they want you to get stability back in your life, right? 10 of Pentacles, okay? This will make you feel much better doing this than anything else, okay? Right. So it's taking the time to see what's fallen over. And the Five of Cups always makes me feel this way. I had a lot of fives today in the reading, of course. Of course we did. But it's taking a look at that Five of Cups and looking at the cups that have fallen over and saying like, okay, what needs to be done here, okay? Not going in a place of, it's finding the solution, the resources to it, to bring in back authority and wealth to yourself. And that's wealth of energy too, okay? This could be regarding relationships or something that's just not going the direction you want, okay? It's making you feel terrible. So please make sure to, I don't know, what do I feel? I feel like I need to sit and just sit in my power, feel that power within me, the power to deduce, the power to not react in a negative way, to react in a powerful way. And that's what I keep thinking. It's don't let the power leave you by reacting in a negative way, Somebody who yells and screams, and they probably have a valid reason to yell and scream or be upset and cry and, that thing that we, when we feel that right at that moment. But the important part is that I feel from them, they're saying you're going to be so much more powerful if you sit in power rather than an emotional upheaval or a negative, negative energy. It feels like you're going to have so much more success if you harness that somehow. If you can just tap into that Emperor, to that structure. I really feel that the mountains and the chair in the background that's coming in here, I feel that. And I feel that power. They're all sitting. I know they're action figures, but they're sitting in power. And I feel like they're sitting in power, deducing what they should be doing at the moment instead of just reacting. Okay? Rephrase your thoughts, rephrase your actions, rephrase your actions. It doesn't make any sense, but just think it through. That's all I feel. I feel like they're saying, just think it through. Make yourself proud. Make yourself proud in the way you react to things instead of just reacting angrily. And remember what they said this morning. You have the truth on your side. Justice came out a lot. But this negative energy is going to want to take over. It's going to want to cause chaos. It's going to want to steal your energy. It's going to want to just, make it feel wrong. And again, we're talking about retrograde and everything that came in. This may be something that happened during retrograde. It could be something that's happening after retrograde. Something came to light that you're like not reacting well to. You're wanting to have a negative emotional response to right now, Pisces. Okay? Think it through. You can be so much more powerful. But with your introspection, with your incredible mind, and a little bit of time, you can come back so powerful and so mighty. I feel like a warrior that has, he's got all the game pieces. And he's coming at it rationally, but sensitively, calmly, when you react as well with an emotional center, not a negative center, an emotional center, like a, what did he call, an emotional EQ, you bring yourself forward like a calm, rational, and incredibly intelligent person. And I feel that's what they're trying to bring forward. Present yourself in that way. Feel that and be that in everything that you do. It'll serve you much more, and you will look back on it feeling very good. You'll feel very good about how you handled yourself in the situation. You won't feel scattered all over the place, defensive, and you know, the Seven of Swords. All right, my beautiful Pisces, I'm going to let you go with this, okay? Do your best with this. This is how they're coming through. I don't know why this was so important, but there's something causing a big brouhaha right now. And they're trying to help you navigate it so that you come out on the other side feeling and being powerful. If they're giving you the advice, it's because they know you can do it. And I know you can do it too, and I hope I can do it myself. All right, my beautiful Pisces. I'm going to be back tomorrow. We're going to look at your block. Unbelievably so. This felt like the block, but it's not. This is just their recommendations, like how to navigate this week. Lord, this is going to be quite the week, right? I'm working for my biscuits this week, Pisces. I swear to God. Anyway, I'm sending you a lot of love, a lot of light, a lot of blessings. You got this. If you didn't, if it's not your life right now, Pisces, I'm hearing from them that it's good information to have anyway. So just put it in your little, bag of things to keep in mind when situations such as these come in. And I will see you back again tomorrow. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you later. Bye for now.